Okay, well, today was the ninth day of my new eating plan, and I decided to dispense with specific dates because I want anybody finding these videos to kind of just jump in where you're at. Because, excuse me, as I said, I'm going to be trying different things every week, so anybody could try something new. So, this is day 9. Officially, I started January 2016. So I just started January 1st, so this is January 9th. But again, it's also the 9th day of my experiments. So today is the first day of the new week. So last week was the Friday, and I did my weigh in, and I lost around 3 pounds, which is astounding because my weight loss is so stubborn. And the first week, as I've said many times, I did the gluten and sugar free. I usually just try one thing a week, but I tried both things because I'm really allergic to those two things. So, to start out a healthy eating plan, I thought the best way to start would be to cut out things that I'm actually allergic to and shouldn't be eating anyway, even if I wasn't overweight. So, I started really basic. Um, I will go over again very quickly. I have high blood sugar. I'm not really allergic to sugar, but my doctor says I shouldn't eat it because I have high blood sugar. It's not good for my pancreas or anything else. And unfortunately, I am one of those people that has strong symptoms when I eat sugar, which is pretty surprising. I don't even have full-blown diabetes. I have pre-diabetes. My blood sugar runs, my fasting blood sugar is about 117, 118. Um, my A1C is like 5.9. So I'm not in the diabetic range, but it's definitely high. And I will be diabetic if I don't make certain changes. But I have strong negative symptoms if I eat sugar. My ankles swell. I get severe fatigue. I mean, it's severe. It's hard to breathe. It's hard to move. It's hard to do anything. My toes get a little numb. Um, I haven't really had vision changes, but I'm surprised that I have such strong symptoms when I eat sugar, when I don't even have diabetes. I mentioned it to my doctor, and he said that I should be grateful because some people have diabetes and don't know it. Their first symptom is getting a toe cut off. So I should be blessed, or I should consider myself blessed that my body lets me know right away when I'm doing something not good for it. I can't believe how many times I eat sugar anyway. And just, even now, it's just hitting me. I'm like, what an idiot. Why? Why did I do that? Why did I eat sugar anyway and just deal with the symptoms by not ever doing it when I had something really important the next day and making sure that I was had the opportunity to put my feet up at night so my ankles wouldn't swell. I mean, that's just insane. It makes me sad just thinking about it. I know I'm smiling, but I'm embarrassed because it's so stupid. It's really stupid. But like a lot of people, I was addicted to sugar. I mean, it's everywhere. I was just thinking about something I read, excuse me, that Dr. Christiane Northrup says in her new book, Goddesses Never Age, which I did purchase. She says she thinks when women don't have sweetness, well, women especially, because it's written for women, when you don't have sweetness in your life, you want it in your mouth. And I think that some of that is true. You know, a lot of us live a life of a lot of work and responsibility. A lot of women don't take time for themselves. And I am one of those. I take care of my elderly mother and my autistic daughter. and there's not a lot of room for me in there. Even just finding time to do this video is difficult. I have to wait till like the middle of the night because they're always making noise and calling me or talking to me or wanting something or needing something. Even with my surgery, I still have to run around and help them out. And I'm not complaining. They're my family. I love them. I'm grateful that I can help them out because they mean a lot to me, but it's still difficult to find room for me in there. It's a challenge. So I think that's part of it. So I've worked really hard to find things that are a treat, that are healthy, that fit in my plan. I relied pretty heavily on some gluten-free oatmeal I found with some stevia, half and half, and butter. It's delicious. I've had to be really creative to find treats that fit in my plan that aren't going to hurt me. And because I have high blood sugar, sometimes that can backfire. I got some cream of rice, and that's just too carby. It doesn't have enough fiber. And I had a little bit of a reaction from it, as if I ate a little bit of sugar. I had some ankle swelling, not too bad. I had a little bit of the muscle fatigue, again, not too severe because um, I had it with cocoa, so I had a little bit of fiber with some cocoa powder. So it's a learning experience. And I kind of try to psych myself out. I can't take all the credit. I saw a commercial on Trivia, which is a brand of the stevia sweetener, and it said, what if the sweet stevia plant would have been discovered before the sugar came? And that kind of got me thinking, um, who says that flour is the best tasting thing, wheat flour is the best tasting thing in the entire world? Why do I have to feel deprived if I'm limited to oat flour and other kinds of flours? Why do I have to feel that I'm having to eat in a special way that's not as good when I'm just allergic to one of the grains? What's wrong with oat flour? It's maybe just a taste that I'm not used to. Maybe it's something I just have to adjust to. Maybe I've just adjusted to wheat flour because that's what everybody's eating. And the same with sugar. Maybe the stevia is not necessarily only a replacement for dieters. Maybe it does taste better and I just have to get adjusted to it. I think there's a lot of truth to that because what you're used to has a lot to do with what you like. I mean, I remember when I was younger in college and eating a terrible diet. I still can't believe how bad I ate. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised that I'm having the weight issues and the blood sugar issues I'm having because I am a terrible rationalizer and I like junk food. I just tell you, later on, I'm really not going to mention these things, but I'm just going to say it because just to tell you how far I've come. When I was in college, my favorite lunch was peanut M&Ms and milk because I was figuring, well, I am getting some protein in the peanuts, and it's not just a piece of candy, it's some healthy protein surrounded by a little tiny layer of chocolate and candy. And the milk has the calcium and more protein, so I'm like, that's not that bad. It's horrible. I would never feed that to my daughter for lunch. And my daughter was already born when I was in college, so what a hypocrite. I was packing her homemade bread and tuna salad made from scratch and egg salad made from scratch and raw carrot sticks. And for me, I was eating peanut M&Ms and milk. But that's what a lot of moms do. We love our families, we do the best for them, and then we just worn out. and tired for us, and we just eat any old thing or the kids' leftovers. So we have to work on that. It's a slow process. I know, I've been there. Okay, so for this week, my new change is that I am going to kind of tighten up my meals a little bit, because what I sometimes do, I will go to eat lunch and then I'll get done eating and then I'll think, I'm still hungry and some oatmeal sounds really good. And then like 15, 20 minutes later, I'll eat the oatmeal. And that for me leads to like all day eating. Um, and also eating on the run. So what I'm trying to do is stick to a meal time, to make a breakfast, eat it, and then I'm done eating until the next meal or snack. And the same with lunch and dinner. Kind of try to tighten that up into a specific meal. My shoulder's doing a lot better. It looks better and it feels better. I don't have any more movement. I'm really restricted to, I'm not supposed to move my shoulder for 6 weeks, but I can move from the elbow down. So I can't do that much, but I can do a little bit more. I can fry some eggs. I made some crepes um, the other day for my mom. I didn't have any because I made them with flour. So my daughter helped. So I'm hoping to make myself some crepes later on in the week. But anyway, um, I thought I would show pictures of what I ate, kind of in my effort to tighten up my meals. So for breakfast today, I had 2 eggs. And again, I noticed my tastes are changing a little bit. I'm not craving carbs as much. I just wanted to eat some eggs today, so that's what I ate. And I had it with 1 strip of bacon and a cup of my Mexican coffee. So that was my breakfast today. Not good lighting, but see, 2 sunny-side up eggs, a strip of bacon, a cup of Mexican coffee, and some water. So that was my breakfast. And then for lunch, a family member picked me up very kindly and took me out to eat at a buffet. Now that was a challenge because, like, for a lot of people, overweight or not, a buffet is like a free-for-all. Um, it's like, oh, I'm just this once, but it's really hard, but I did good. I got started out with a plate of fruit because almost everything in a buffet, see, I got some cantaloupe, some oranges, and some honeydew melon. Started out with that. And then I ordered some crab legs, which cost a little extra, but I really didn't, because everything there has like breading, gluten, or sugar. Oh, I was afraid to eat anything but this. And then I had 1 pound of crab legs. That's 1 pound. That's 1 measured pound because they make you pay extra. So I did pretty good. And then when I came home, and that was, I was full. And the next time I ate was, I made up this recipe myself for dinner. I made a shake in my NutriBullet with a banana, 1 banana, overripe banana, 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, and 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder, and a cup of almond milk. It was delicious. So I did pretty good today. So I guess that's the end of today because I'm almost out of time. So I'll let you know how I do Sunday. Okay, bye.